Hello, guys. You're welcome to another episode of Coffee with HZB. And today, I want to ask us a question. They usually say, actually, not just they, it's an idiomatic expression which says you don't judge a book by its cover. But did you actually believe that that idiom is still applicable in our words today? I don't, because there are thousands of books that you can judge by their covers today. Take, for example, there's also a phrase that says, you dress the way you want to be addressed. Now, you can tell me that if you're going to go to an organization, you're going to dress with your cleavages open, and you expect the security man in that organization to open the gate for you. No, whether you like it or not, there are still places where values are highly respected. There are places where people place worth on something. Now, when we say don't judge a book by its cover, we are still simply saying you don't judge the worth of a thing or the value of a thing or a person by its outward appearance. But believe you me, you can't see a lady today dressed half naked and not think first that she has something that she's selling. I don't know if you're following. If you see a lady dressed half naked, and all of that, the first thing that comes to mind is, oh, she's got something to sell. Don't you think so? So that is a book that is being judged by its cover. So, beloved, I just quickly want to chip in this. Whether you like it or not, people will definitely judge a book by its cover. There are times when you go to a bookshop, if you want to get a book, like for me, I read through the book name when I look at the packaging, because you can catch me with packaging. People that knows me very well knows if you want to catch me, if you want to say something to me, you can use the packaging of that thing first to catch me. You can. So I believe there are thousands of people like me out there. You can catch me with packaging live. So if I read books a lot, yes, I read books a lot. So if you want to judge a book by its cover, if I want to get a book, I mean to say sorry about that. Firstly, I look at the packaging of that book. Then the name, the title. I like abstract names. I also like names that are cool. If I see a name now, don't love him, but love him. For example, the next thing that just comes to my mind, don't love him, but love him. What kind of name is that? Why would this writer even give this book this name? If I now look at the packaging, it's attractive. Believe me, I don't buy that book. Yeah. There's sometimes, if I want to do over Sabi, I will not go to the back. Read about the author a little bit and a little brief about the book before I move. So what am I saying? I'm simply saying that in the world we live in today, it's not like the days of old. This is another generation that has gone, bananas. This generation has gone bananas. So every sensible person must first judge the book by its cover. You want to do something, you want people to appreciate you, you got to present yourself the way you want them to accept you. It's as simple as that. Now, this idiom, the reason why I love this idiom so much, it is not something that is used for people who are living life anyhow. People who decide or who love to sell out immorality. No, this idiom is carved out for people who are worth it. Like when you see, when you see this creative mindset of people, these people that they are very, intelligent, creative. I don't know. I know somebody out there understand what I'm trying to say. I'm talking about the business world. When you enter the business world, you see gurus, you see icons. A lot of them don't like to showcase themselves. Like, I have money, I have fame, I have company and all of that. They like coming out simple. So that idiom is carved for them. That's what I believe. You don't judge just book by its cover, because you might insult someone unknowingly without knowing that that person is a helper that God has placed right in front of you. But when we talk about the way people are selling out immorality today, forget it. There is nothing to cover, or there is nothing to try to justify it. You see, those ones that are selling out immorality, they are showing you the content in them. Yes, I said it clearly. What they are displaying is actually what they have inside. Because there's also a saying that said, you can't give what you don't have. Naturally, it's what you have inside you bring out. Like you said to yourself, I don't mind, I don't care, whatever anybody thinks of me, it's none of my business. That is another discussion for another day. You need to mind, you need to care. Because when you place value on yourself, you attract value. Now, the way you package and bring out your cover, that is how people will perceive what you have inside. This idiom is majorly for working class people. That when you see the likes of the Adenugas, for example, it might come out one day dressing very simple, looking very classy in a simple way, maybe a silpas, one designer silpas, a short, a polo, and some people just like, oh, look at the way he's dressed, and they commonize him. So that is where the idiom comes in. You don't judge a book by its cover, because you don't judge the worth and value of a person by their outward appearance. But there are people today, which are books, that you can judge by their cover. There are things that I see people do. You can't tell me that, okay, when I see a young lady going out, being naked all the time, coming out on social media and you'll be naked, you'll be doing all this kind of thing. I don't know what, you are selling something. You are actually selling something. Let's not get it twisted. That is how it is. Some will come out, be touching. You are calling people to come buy you something. That means you're already telling your target audience that this is what you have to give. Don't tell me you come out and be doing like this. I'm not a loose girl. You are a loose person. Forget about your explanation. You see that kind of book, you can judge them by their content and by their cover. Your content is what you are giving out. Because you can't give what you don't have. It's not possible. You can't give what you don't have. What you have inside is what you give. But when you see people who have value to offer, believe it, people who have substance to present, they don't misbehave. A person, for example, who went to school to burn candles and have this dream of, I want to give the world something meaningful. You don't see the person out there selling out immorality. I'm talking about people who have dreams and goals, that kind of mind-blowing and life-changing goals. You can't see them coming out and selling immorality, because their first code of conduct is morality, decency, professionalism, and being true to themselves. Integrity stand out for them. So guys, if you don't want people to call you a wrong name, you got to learn how to package your cover. Package your cover. Make it look like what you have to sell. That is how life is designed. I'm going to be dropping here today. Bam. It's Coffee with HZB. Please don't forget to subscribe, like the video, share with your friends. Tell somebody to come like HZB Media on Facebook. Follow us on TikTok, Instagram, subscribe on YouTube, and please keep supporting us. I love you guys. I'll be coming out with some short videos, and sometimes we do it big. God bless you. Bye for now. That's a cover. You can judge it. Bye.